Wow. Such amazing talent we have in this community. Up here and sitting out there looking back at me right now. I want y'all to know too, we have Sari who's watching us in Finland. And we have Sybil who's watching us in Costa Rica. We have a gentleman that watches us every day from Kenya and is so active and engaged on our Facebook page, talking to us, appreciating everything that we're doing, and giving gratitude every day to each of us on our posts on Facebook. I'm so thankful and grateful for this day. I am so thankful and grateful for you, to be here with you, each and every one of you. Today I'm talking to you about contentment, living a contented life. That song is so beautiful. And the words as it begins, may I suggest this is the best part of your life. A reminder to live present in that best part of your life. Don't let it fly by with hardly a notice. This time it's blessed for you. This time is blessed and shining almost blinding bright. Just turn your head and you'll begin to see 1,000 things. We all have them. Those 1,000 reasons to be content, to be grateful. Contentment and gratitude go hand in hand. It's the simple things in life that bring us pleasure. Be grateful for those simple pleasures, and you are on your way to contentment. Make a conscious effort in your life to focus on the good in your life and let it be the best time of your life. Life is good. I claim that. Do you?
Yes.
I even have a shirt. Y'all have the shirt or the mug or the mouse pad? Life is good. They're such good marketers too. Contentment. It's the knowledge that things are okay exactly as they are right now. Right now, not until, but right now. Contentment, the dictionary tells us, it's a state of happiness and satisfaction. The other dictionary says it's a state of peaceful happiness. I popped my P. Contentment is an emotional state of satisfaction drawn from being at ease in one's situation, where you are at ease, comfortable in your own skin. If you are contented, you are satisfied with your life. You're satisfied where you are. And how do we get to that state? That state of peaceful happiness. There is a secret. Just as the song said, there is a secret. And secret, that's a great word, isn't it? When we hear it, we want to lean in because we want to know. What is that? There's just something so seductive about the thought of a secret. Yeah. Some knowledge we will get and others might not have. They won't be privy to it. Many careers were made and then made more successful by a movie and a book called The Secret. Because we all wanted to know. We all had to know. What is this secret they're talking about? We all want to know that secret. In the Bible, Paul shared that he learned the secret to contentment in every circumstance of life. In Philippians 4, he said, "For I have learned to be content in whatever circumstances I am. I have learned the secret of being filled and going hungry, and both of having abundance and suffering need. And I can do all things through the Christ consciousness within me that strengthens me." Maybe you're restless. Maybe you're anxious. Do you want something more? Are you discontent with your life? Are you discontent with yourself? I do truly believe that the secret to contentment is to become one with, to live in alignment with, to be in harmony with God and the goddess within that Reverend Ron spoke about. That Christ consciousness right there within each of us. The source of our strength, the source of our contentment. Bring that harmony and balance into your life. Be happy on the journey. Enjoy every moment. Life is not a destination to reach. It's a journey to be savored. It's a journey to be enjoyed. It's a journey to be lived. Are you living your life? Contentment is described as a state of unconditional wholeness, regardless of what is happening externally. Living a contented life is a very deep and spiritual practice that means the knowledge of enough. It basically means that right here, right now, everything is perfect as it is, regardless of what we're experiencing outside. Many cultures revere contentment as one of the highest states to cultivate in life. It's a spiritual practice that we practice every day, being content with who we are. Now, I'm not saying contentment is complacency. I do want you to have dreams. I want you to strive for your goals and your heart's desire, manifest it. Yet don't get so focused on what you want outside that you miss the beauty of today, the wonder of this moment right now, right here and right now. Life is good. Don't miss out on that, because it's so easy to. It's so easy to miss out on that. Don't. And you will if you're out of balance. Those things that are your until things, your well-being contingencies. Oh, I'll be well when? Do you have any of those? I admit I used to. I once did, and glory, glory. I do not anymore. Those contingencies are the external factor that you believe is required for you to be content, for you to be happy. I won't be happy until. What do you fill in that blank with? When you're waiting to be happy for some future time, for some other destination, you're losing out. You're missing out on life right here and right now. That idea that you can't be okay right now, this day, and that self-love, acceptance, and trust need to wait until later. Wait until. That is out of balance. If you're living your life waiting until, waiting for something external to happen to you, for you to be content and happy, you're out of balance. You are not in alignment. You're not in harmony. So what are your contingencies? When I have $1 million in the bank, or $100,000 in the bank, then I'll be happy. That's one for a lot of people. When I achieve that project at work, then I'll be happy in my job. When my partner, my spouse, my friend gives me the validation I'm looking for, then I'll be satisfied. when I'm able to buy that little red convertible, then I'll be doing well. When I'm that many years old and I retire and I'll finally enjoy life. How many times have we heard that somebody worked their whole life and waited for this future destination of retirement and then either transition just before it or just after it? You can't wait until, you have to live it now. And maybe you're saying, well, when my kids or my grandkids achieve success, I'll take that I'm a success. No. Did any of those touch a chord with anybody? Cause you to feel some sort of way? If you're putting off being happy or being content until that something external happens, you're setting yourself up to never be content. Always reaching, never living. Always failing, never rejoicing. Make a decision. Make a choice. I'm going to choose to be content this day. When you wake up each morning, say, I am blessed and life is good. Wake up each morning and choose. Wake up each morning and decide. Do you want to live depressed, sad, and unhappy? Or do you want to live content? You choose. It truly is that simple. I am content for this day. I am content where I am. I am content with who I am. If you don't decide for yourself, someone else is going to step up and decide for you. And you might not like their version of you. If you're living your life by default, maybe you're just cruising along on autopilot, saying life's happening to me rather than intentionally creating your life, you are not living your best life. If you're going to be content, you probably need to be content on purpose. Make it your mindset to live in the now, to be in the now. Enjoy the journey wherever it may take you. Be content. Have a good attitude where you are. It will sow a seed that will grow into the blossom you want to be. In the wise, profound, and sometimes silly words of Dr. Seuss, when you feel bad, when you feel sour and blue, when you start to get mad, just do as I do. Just tell yourself, Ducky, you really are quite lucky. Because some people are much more unlucky than you. So I trust you want to live in that sense of wonder. You want to live in that place where you are living your best life with a sense of contentment that no one can take away from you, but nobody can give it to you either. You have to find it within. And the secret is, lean in. It's already there. It's already inside of you. And it just takes a little practice to begin experiencing it for yourself. So just like Reverend Ron explained, practice your spiritual practices. Bring that practical spirituality in your life every day. Now, I know we all don't get up with the sunrise and go for a 3-mile walk, but man, whew, I honor you for that. Yes, because it is an amazing way to start your spiritual day. That walk at sunrise, the morning song at sunrise. And maybe those other words didn't resonate with you so easily, the words I used that Paul spoke about being content. So here we honor many teachers at Unity of Gulfport. So maybe the words of Lao Tzu might resonate with you more clearly. Because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. And those are the wise words of Lao Tzu. So I want you to take in a breath right now. Together, let's take in a breath. We meet in that divine life force energy, the divine breath of life, meeting with the one presence and the one power that is God. Content in that one breath. Expanding that one good breath of contentment into the reality of our life. Each and every moment, content, happy. Breathe that in. Breathe it in, and then exhale. On this day, each and every person in this room, in the hearing of this message, will perfectly reflect the innate contentment of the Christ consciousness that dwells within. Being perfectly balanced, in peaceful harmony with all that is good and well. Fall in love with that breath. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with that still small space within you where Goddess and God dwell. And you will find yourself living in contentment. Content with your life. You will know you are blessed and that your life is good. And so it is.